After nearly 5 years of building and development, HungVuong Corporation, with its main function of aqua products processing for export, has closely associated itself with the long-term and proper investment policy that brings about great benefit to the growth of the aqua product industry in particular and the Vietnam economy in general. HungVuong is aiming at turning itself into a powerful business group operating in various sectors, including production of aqua product for export, real estate, construction of commercial and financial center and office apartment complex to ensure bigger profits, continuous and sustainable development. HungVuong Corporation is now one of the leading units in the production, trading and export of pangasius fillet. That success cannot be made without the continuous efforts of HungVuong Corporation in enhancing its product quality by modernizing the production lines capable of yielding food products of premium quality and standards, which are well recognized at home and abroad. In 2003, HungVuong started building its HungVuong aqua product processing plant on an area of 2 hectares with a capacity of 200 metric tons of pangasius raw material a day, and An Lac plant with a capacity of 100 metric tons a day, with more than 2,000 workers in My Tho Industrial Zone, Tiền Giang Province. The total investment capital for the above 2 projects was more than $7.7 million. Thanks to the modernized closed process production lines and long-time experiences gained by the management and workers in the course of production, HungVuong's branded pangasius fillet has won customers' trust. All 15 stages of HungVuong's pangasius fillet processing process, from raw material input to finished product packaging, carried out and stored at -18°C, have met the GMP standards. Pleasing and satisfying customers have always been the main targets of HungVuong Corporation's production and trading activities. The corporation has therefore made ceaseless efforts to produce various types of pangasius products of best and uniform quality, so that the customers can have more options. In a bid to further reaffirm its stand on the international market, the corporation not only has launched broad-scale PR and advertising campaigns to promote its preeminent products, but also has continuously equipped the processing plants with modern machinery and apply latest technologies to ensure the best quality products to attract more consumers. In the context of international and regional integration, we are fully aware that in order to survive and develop our business to a new height, we must enhance our brand name by perfecting our products and services. In an effort to introduce our products in the worldwide market, HungVuong Corporation has applied a system of quality control and food safety of HACCP standards, and we have been granted EU quality certificates for products manufactured under the codes of DL308, DL386, DL27, DL21, DL36. Besides, HungVuong Corporation has also registered its brand name in many countries as soon as its products are marketed there. The HungVuong processing plant and An Lac processing plant of HungVuong Corporation have set out many investment strategies, in which the construction and application of ISO 9001-2000 quality control system granted by BVQI of the UK marked a new successful step of the corporation in the course of self-improvement. Presently, HungVuong Corporation's products have been widely accepted in worldwide markets, mostly in Europe, Mexico, Australia, Spain, East European countries, and the products are expanding to American market. In 2007, the corporation's turnover reached more than $96 million, in which export accounted for more than $80 million, and after-tax profit was nearly $13 million. The year of 2007 became a landmark in the corporation's 5-year of building and development. We are fully conscious that focusing on the quality of the products and understanding the market demand alone are not enough for the success if no efforts are made for appropriate investments on human resource and infrastructure. That was the reason for HungVuong Corporation in 2006 when we arrived at a daring decision to strengthen the basis of corporation by investing nearly $6.5 million to construct the 3rd processing plant, Châu Á, also at My Tho Industrial Zone, Tiền Giang Province, with the capacity of 150 metric tons of pangasius raw material per day. 5 modern production lines of 2.5 tons an hour output, 4 IQF of 1.2 metric tons a shift, with 80 metric tons of finished product per day, were installed in an effort to meet the requirements of even toughest markets. The plant officially came into operation in October 2006. The corporation has up-to-date built 6 plants with modern machineries and equipment for processing pangasius for export, with a total output of 60,000 metric tons of fish products annually. Besides, in November 2006, HungVuong officially put into operation the cold storage with more than 10,000 metric tons capacity at Tân Tào Industrial Zone, Bình Tân District, Ho Chi Minh City. The storage is used for storing and preserving frozen aqua products, vegetable for export and local consumption. During its first opening days, 70% of the cold storage area were leased to aqua product exporters in Ho Chi Minh City and Mekong Delta provinces. The cold storage, built with the investment capital of more than $5.1 million and equipped with Europe and Japan machineries, can automatically adjust the temperature between -22 and -5 Celsius degrees. It has been one of the biggest cold storages in Vietnam and the biggest in the south invested by a domestic enterprise. The company has invested in aquaculture of pangasius in an area of more than 80 hectares in Tiền Giang, Bến Tre, and Cần Thơ, and closely cooperated with local farmers by providing them financial assistance and in return buying more than 40,000 metric tons of pangasius a year. Presently, the application of the process for producing pangasius of high quality is well implemented by local farms and farmer households. HungVuong branded pangasius are raised in a clean farming process with no threat of diseases and free of harmful chemicals and antibiotics. In order to achieve this target, raising farms and farmer households supplying products to HungVuong must meet a number of conditions in terms of farming area, safe water supply source, and effective drainage system to safeguard the environment hygiene. Moreover, fish breeders and farmer households must undergo training course on fish farming skills to comply with the World Food Safety Standard. Quality control management plays an important part in protecting the quality and ensuring food safety standards of HungVuong's products. From the raw material input stage throughout to the finished product stage, quality control technicians conduct frequent observation and take samples for inspection during each and every shift. After sensory inspection, samples of finished products are sent to another section for checks on physical, chemical, and microorganic criteria, which may directly affect the consumer's health, as the checks will detect contents of substances in compliance with Vietnam standards set for local market and to other markets as required. HungVuong Corporation also complies with regulations on periodical examinations and certifications of food safety and hygiene as stipulated by competent authorities. With the high quality of our products and the prestige gained in safeguarding food safety and hygiene, pangasius fillet of HungVuong brand has been widely present both in local and foreign markets. In addition to the product diversification strategy to meet the demand of different kinds of consumers, the corporation has also focused on the expansion of the distribution network via importers of pangasius fillet in various countries. A strong distribution network has helped HungVuong firmly hold its market share over the last many years. The export of HungVuong product is now carried out by major distributors in South America and Europe, such as Intermarine, Walmart, etc. HungVuong's responsibility is to provide a stable source of product, secure product quality and delivery schedule, while distributors are catching up with local market information and seeking big contracts and taking care of retail sales. Over the past years, HungVuong Company has been one of the most successful companies in the field of producing, trading, and exporting of aqua products, helping Vietnam aqua product industry fulfill the growth target for 10 consecutive years. However, in order to keep on growing stably and hold the market firmly, HungVuong Corporation should build up a safe pangasius and basa raw material zones that can ensure both the quantity and quality of the products for export. If such target is achieved, HungVuong Corporation can surely win the reliability of customers and together with Vietnam aqua product industry can successfully introduce the Vietnam branded Basa fish on the world market. Besides the processing of Pangasius and Basa fish for export, HungVuong is working on other projects, such as construction of a finance commerce center and an office space for lease at 756 Hong Vuong on an area of more than 6,000 square meters, and a commercial and apartment complex at 94 to 96 Pham Dinh Ho Street on an area of 3,000 square meters. This is an important transitional year for the steady development that helps turn HungVuong into one of multi-sector business group in the future.
Tỉnh ủy, Ủy ban nhân dân tỉnh Tiền Giang đánh giá cao và ủng hộ chủ trương chuyển đổi mô hình sản xuất của công ty.
Tiền Giang Province highly evaluates the development of HungVuong Corporation. It needs to keep on investing in the expansion of the raw material zone and cooperates in the aquaculture of Basa fish, so as to provide products of high quality that can meet the standard food safety and hygiene. A good material source is an important factor that helps HungVuong branded Basa products satisfy export demand of even toughest markets. To achieve that, HungVuong Corporation has to further invest in broadening its production and advanced equipment to enhance its export capacity. Besides, the company should also improve the working environment for its workers, secure the food safety and hygiene, to strengthen its export to the world markets. In an effort to bring its strength into full play, HungVuong needs to do more researches, produce more new product species, enlarge its production and raise its export capacity so as to make greater profits. I hope that HungVuong Corporation will continue to grow strongly to new heights.
Tôi hy vọng rằng trong vị thế mới của công ty cổ phần Hùng Vương tiếp tục phát huy những thành công của công ty trách nhiệm hữu hạn Hùng Vương để công ty ngày càng lớn mạnh, vươn tới những tầm cao mới.
In 2006, during a working session with the management board of Tiền Giang Industrial Zone, Party General Secretary Nong Duc Man paid a visit to HungVuong Corporation. He highly evaluated the excellent achievements made by the company in recent years. From a small economic unit, HungVuong has become one of the leading companies in the field of exporting Pangasius and Basa fish to the world market, playing an active part in developing the aquaproduct industry of Tiền Giang into a strong industry and creating stable jobs for thousands of people.
Năm 2007 thì cái thường dư cái sở hữu về cái vốn.
In 2007, the company's capital reached more than $96 million, and the corporation had invested that amount for the year 2008. This year, HungVuong Company keeps on increasing its production capacity for 600 metric tons of processed fish to 1,000 metric tons per day, and expanding its aquaculture area from 80 hectares to 100 hectares. At the same time, the company's new cold storage of 30,000 metric tons capacity is expected to come into operation by July 2008, and then a fish feed processing plant with an output of 300 metric tons per day is to be built. As the target of the 2008 plan, the company strives to reach an export turnover of 120 to 130 million US dollars a year, while total sales amount is more than 160 million US dollars. The most basis for the year of 2008 is that HungVuong Corporation has been striving to obtain a stable financial source to fund the corporation's development programs by exploiting services of the cold storage and earning from the fish feed production plant. In the future, HungVuong is looking forward to growing into a closed production process network from the production of fish feed to raising and processing of Pangasius and Basa fish for export. With such orientation, HungVuong Corporation will surely become one of the biggest companies in the production and processing of Pangasius and Basa fish for export in Vietnam.